Previously on Criminal Minds Evolution.
You saved my life.
Roxy. Her name was Roxy.
Whatever you have to say, you can say it.
I don't have to. I wrote it down.
Dad, I know the truth. I know you are a serial killer murderer. That's not the truth.
Liar!
See that keychain? It's an anime character, extremely similar to the artwork that we found in Victoria Efferman's apartment.
A trophy from the fan's first kill. Everything that we thought was collateral damage serves a purpose to him. Laura Boyd is our priority.
Philadelphia PD didn't get there in time.
This guy is one step ahead of us.
Do you know who it is? Who he's having you look for?
Someone who was recently issued increased security.
Where'd you get that? I'll fucking kill you.
You're not gonna fucking kill me. You're not even gonna have me arrested, because you know I wouldn't have walked in here if I didn't have a plan for this.
Now who's pathetic? Someone smarter than you is hunting your family.
And he's not gonna get to them.
We have a possible medical situation, cell 2B03.
The dark triad. Narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy. The unique synergism of these three non-pathological personality traits predisposed this man to callous conduct that inevitably evolved into acts of violence. Benjamin David Merva went from follower of the Separatarian sect to leader of a splinter faith group known as the Believers, maintaining his hold on power as well as satisfying his own predatory impulses by engaging in a series of sacrificial killings, strangling his victims. But after 299 victims, Merva's mistake, his apprehension, results from the same reason, ironically, as his ascension, the dark triad, which beguiles Merva's fractured psyche. And fortifies his blind faith in his own invincibility, which makes him incapable of accepting that he could ever be made to answer for his crimes. Thanks again for coming.
Dr. Crowley, that was a really cool talk. I mean, it was creepy, but it was very cool.
Yes. What's your name?
Laura. And it's a super weird question, but I just wanted to get your professional opinion. I just broke up with my boyfriend, Lance, and it didn't, how do I want to say this? I don't know, but basically, he went from being terrific to being terrible in like record time, and I just was curious if you think I should just like get a restraining order or something.
Well, to be fair to both parties, Laura, I shouldn't pass judgment. But if Lance demonstrated intense mood swings, he could be exhibiting a personality disorder that may well pose a physical threat.
Seriously?
And yet, the problem with you going to court and securing a protective order, it'll give you a false sense of security because, truthfully, such measures only deter men who fear the law.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming tonight.
Yeah.
Dr. Crowley, is it true that some of the information that we've gone over from today's lecture has been proven data? I just want to make sure. I just want to believe. course. I was just wondering how a man like that could get away with so many kill counts. I'm just never gonna get it. I mean, I hate math.
Don't think of it as math. Think of it as coding, like for a video game, okay? So if you have a recursion without a proper base case...
No, you got something that sounds a lot like math.
Eric.
Seriously, I mean, you might as well be speaking Mandarin to me, which is the other midterm I'm probably gonna fail tomorrow.
You're not gonna fail anything. Who you calling?
Campus police.
Why?
Somebody's following us.
We're fine.
You know who that is?
Sort of.
Is there something you want to tell me?
It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
But I am worried about it.
That's why you're so damn cute. Call me after your midterm.
Reese here.
Marshall Reese, you mind backing off a little? You're scaring my friends.
Copy.
The best weapon against an enemy is another enemy. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Boyd has escaped.
What?
You really got to hand it to these Butler boys. It's not like he dug a tunnel or scaled a wall. Oh no. He knocked out a couple of guards, took a uniform and some car keys, and he walked out the front door.
When?
6 hours ago. So now, to prevent a panic, I've ordered a news blackout for the next 12 hours, and since Voight is now armed and clearly dangerous, I've authorized the use of deadly force to stop him.
Shoot on sight is for terrorists.
And now for one of the most prolific serial killers of all time.
Voight didn't kill the guards?
No, thank God.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but Voight doesn't pose a threat to the general public.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
No. Based on his profile, the reason for his escape has to be to hunt down and kill James Crowley, because Crowley threatened his family.
He's not going to hurt anyone else.
Well, I'm not taking any chances because it was your profile and Penelope Garcia's testimony that set him up in this place when he should have been in the highest security prison.
Hey, the only reason Voight got special treatment is because you made a deal with the guy.
Director, we will find him.
And you will end him.
That is a nice trick, swapping out the license plates on this car. But don't you think the BAU told the local cops to pull over every car that even remotely looks like the one you drove out of Butler?
Yeah, maybe, but they're not the ones calling the shots.
True. And those powers that be don't want to create a panic.
Means I got a few more hours before they put on the full court press.
So, what if you can't find this guy?
I'll find him. And he'll be expecting me.
You're scared and uncomfortable, but you're not gonna die. That's not your purpose to me. You're a messenger of sorts.
I don't understand.
Of course, how could you? How could you? Now, you can only serve your purpose if you do precisely as I've instructed.
I will.
Holly Voight is missing. Marshals have Sydney and Harlow in protective custody, but Holly is... they have no fucking clue. She's a freshman under the surname McCoy at Tolden College. In the past, she's been known to try to ditch her Marshall chaperones, and last night, after she called to ask them to give her some space, they completely lost her.
Crowley has her and Laura Boyd.
But how did he find Holly?
The scrambled eggs protocol. That's what he needed to force out of Garrity's ex, Sheila. It's the back door to help him locate Voight's family by using their tax filings from when they entered Witsec.
But if this really is Crowley, why wouldn't he just kill Holly and then go after the rest of the family? Because he needs to sacrifice Holly in front of Voight. What? Crowley's constant game playing and taunting of both Voight and us, his sudden shifts between his own victimology and his obsession with Sicarius, it all is starting to reveal a man at psychological war with the two sides of himself.
One side represented by the symbolism of those typewriter fonts, the other expressed by his mastery of modern technology.
One side the man he thinks he is, the other the god he hopes to be.
And that conflict truly makes him feel pathetic. But there is one thing that could calm those waters, and it would be, once and for all, to surpass his idol.
He can't beat Voight's body count, so the best way he can see himself surpassing Voight is if he can destroy the man himself.
First emotionally, then physically.
And Holly's death would be that first step.
True to form, Laura Boyd is being used as bait to lure us away from interfering with their showdown.
It certainly wasn't hard to trigger Voight into breaking out of Butler, but how can Crowley be so sure that Voight will know where to find him?
Dina Ryan. Look, Crowley chose her on purpose. Voight knows her history and Crowley's history cross somewhere. And we need to find that crossroads. JJ, Dave, I want you to follow up with whatever you can on Dina Ryan. Luke, Tyler, Penelope, review everything we have on Laura Boyd and Lance Kingston. Rebecca and Tara, now that the marshals are willing to cooperate, let's see if we can find anything in Holly's recent activity that can tell us anything.
What? Oh, please. Oh, please. Emily, I'm gonna need you to come in and see something, like now, like right now. Okay? Oh my God.
Hello, Penelope. It's me, Laura. You must listen to me, Penelope, and you must believe every word. If you want to save my life, you must make sure that no one stands in the way of Elias Voight reaching his destination.
We don't know his destination, so how could we stand in his way?
Do you understand?
Yes, I do. We do.
Good. Because there's no reason for me to die. But I'm willing to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Can you trace this?
I'm certainly gonna try.
He's being electrocuted.
No, please! No!
Son of a bitch. Crowley has it rigged. So if I even try to identify the route for that ISP, I'm gonna get Laura shocked.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There has to be a way to find her.
Not digitally, there isn't.
Now that you have been warned, I shall continue to remain safe. And when God so chooses to offer his mercy, I shall be set free.
Drink.
No.
It's fine. It's a protein shake.
Get away from me!
You're gonna need your strength.
Fuck you.
Do you believe in providence? My father revealed its meaning to me, and he knew the truth, embodied it. The universe has always done for me what I could not do for myself. Like that night that you came to listen to my talk at BADDER. And afterwards, you even stood in a long line to ask me a question. Remember what you asked me?
Hi, Mr. Crowley.
Hello.
You mentioned this thing in your book I was curious about, the serial killer gene. And you say that the whole idea is a simplification that doesn't reflect
The very complex realities of human development and behavior. Now, of course, some genes, such as MAOA and CDH13, yes, they've been associated with aggression, but the fact is, there's no single cause for violent actions. That's why I discuss how the dark...
So, in your research, you've never encountered anybody who felt as if maybe they'd inherited their dark side from a parent?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. It's kind of a scary thought. And I was wondering just how real it could be.
Killers begetting killers.
Something like that.
Your father, is he aggressive?
My dad's dead.
Honestly, it was strange to me, even though you were in witness protection, that you'd chosen to fashion the illusion of your father's death. And then as I was digging through his court records, I read where you'd even snuck a shiv into Stonewood Penitentiary, tried to kill him yourself.
That's not true. I didn't want to. I was angry about all the shit my mom was going through and...
Yeah. And you figured, if I were to get Daddy out of the picture...
Sick fuck, you're twisting everything around.
I'm stating facts,
The
Holly.
fact is, my dad is smarter than you. And when he gets here, he is going to fucking kill you.
Yeah? You're probably right. But he's not gonna kill me before he gets to see your blood spilled out all over my floor.
Despite the news blackout, we've received a few confused reports of Voight sightings across the southeastern states.
Confused because nobody's expecting to see Voight out of a cage.
The frequency of the sightings suggests he's heading south. If you think that Voight's final destination is James Crowley, then where the hell is Crowley now?
Somewhere in Florida. It looks like our road map begins and ends with one of Voight's victims, Dean Orion. He found her on 2nd Street in the town of Tulloch. It's about 60 miles west of Tallahassee.
She was handing out pamphlets for a revival meeting for a faith group that called itself the Columns. Look familiar?
That's the same font Crowley used in his messages to Voight and Garrity.
And the same as what was branded into Lance Kingston.
Columns. Is that some kind of cult?
They would not have described themselves as such, but they were bankrolled by their founder and leader, Alexander Westcott.
Westcott was the black sheep of an old money family that owned several businesses in the Southeast, including some printing companies.
Now, even though this guy professed some deep spiritual convictions, that didn't stop him from being accused and acquitted of sex crimes in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, one of the victims even testified that he tied her up with leather belts.
Westcott died of a heart attack while awaiting trial in 2008. And as far as we know, Collins passed away with him.
This Westcott, he sounds like he has to be connected to Crowley somehow.
You bet he is. Because even though he was married, he had a mistress, a woman named Margot Crowley.
And her son, James, was born in Kensington, Pennsylvania in 1969.
Voight's heading south. It means he thinks he needs to go back to where he and Crowley met Dina Ryan, which means he's on his way to Tulock, Florida.
Hey, Laura, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you. There's no reason to compromise my safety.
Even when you engage her in casual conversation, she still sounds like she's reading from a script.
You think Crowley's keeping his eyes on her the whole time?
It doesn't really make sense. She's here to distract us, not him.
Yeah, but what we're failing to remember is Crowley's tech acumen. He's monitoring her 24/7. He's probably set up some sort of AI algorithmic tap that's feeding her lines as she's reading off, and then meanwhile, he's off preparing for Voight.
Hey, Penelope, can you throw a freeze frame of the screen back here?
Totally. Do you see something?
Maybe. It looks like an old industrial space.
Yeah, but right there. Hey, Penelope, can you enhance the top right corner of the frame?
Copy you.
Wow, that brings back memories.
Of what?
You see that fragmented fiberglass material there?
Yeah, it looks like some kind of sound baffling.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I once had to try to install a shit ton of it at an undisclosed location in Afghanistan. That's a long story. Anyway, this one looks like this stuff called quadrofiber.
Yeah, it's a more recent product. I mean, it looks like an old industrial space.
Yeah, it does, right? So I'm thinking we need to check out if this rich Westcott family ever made an effort to modernize a factory, but then gave up and closed it anyway.
I'm gonna have that answer in a hop and a skip and a jump, and here it is. Westcott Printing Incorporated. It's a typewriter factory, and it's located in downtown Philadelphia.
All right, look, we can't just go rushing in there.
Crowley's got cameras and sensors all over the place.
Yeah, we're gonna need some kind of a distraction of our own.
Yeah, you totally will. And I have an idea. Okay.
I know where you are.
Well, not exactly.
I will when I trace this call.
Are Sydney and Harlow okay?
Yes, he only got to Holly.
Because he couldn't resist, because she's his type. Look, I have to handle this. Nobody else needs to get hurt.
You know I can't agree to that.
Hello, Penelope.
Hello, Elias.
I'm sorry. I fucked you over. And this is all done. The blowback's gonna come back on you hard because you went to bat for me.
Well, I appreciate that. So why don't you do me a solid and surrender and let us save Holly?
I would if I could, but you can't. If Crowley doesn't get me down on my knees, then Holly's dead. But if I can get there, I might be able to help her.
Why call if you don't want any help?
I just want to hear your voice. And say goodbye.
Elias, I know this fucker is threatening the life of your child, but trust me, you are not the guy you used to be. He's lying in wait, ready for you. So please, we need to help you.
Okay. What I just learned from that phone trace is, sir, you were right about Tulock. He's on his way there.
And additional information I have learned is that I have an ID to property that used to belong to the Westcott Family Trust. It was gifted to a one Margot Crawley. That property is 30 miles south on the Gulf Coast. It's a circuitous route. Voight is in a car, which means you might be able to catch up to him.
Okay. Emily, JJ, and I are wheels up, but we can't make a move until Laura Boyd is free.
Penelope, what are you seeing?
I spy with my bespectacled eyes 6 cameras, all of which I will now piggyback upon. Smiles, everyone.
I hate to be this guy, but how will you ever know if this is working?
Oh, you have little faith and so much temerity. This is part 1, and it's Jiffy Lube. Part 2 is where things get wonky, because once you get in there, I'm not going to be able to help you. Be frickin' careful.
Penelope, there are agents outside. If they make entry, I will die.
Yes, Laura. We know. They will not move. Keep milling around. I'm still looping the video. Okay, it's activated. Go, 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 go.
Let's hit it.
If they found her, I bet they're on their way here too.
I'm counting on it.
Laura, listen to me. No matter what happens next, we are going to protect you.
I am willing to be sacrificed. No. No, no, you know what? Penelope Garcia, whoever you are, wherever you are, look, I'm so fucking scared, okay? This guy, he killed Lance. There's no way he doesn't kill me too. I have seen his face.
I know, Laura, I know. And you're being super brave.
Garcia, cut Crowley's audio.
Done.
Laura, we're the FBI. We're gonna get you out of here.
Keep your eyes on the camera.
Heads up, camera overhead. Okay, Crowley set to light this place up.
Garcia was right. That plate underneath Laura, it's a pressure plate that takes over if the Wi-Fi gets cut. Okay, here's the deal. I say Garcia cuts the signal, the camera's off. I get in there, apply pressure to that plate long enough for you to cut Laura loose and get the hell out of here.
Come on, Luke. What happens to you?
Pressure plates are wonky. I should have a few seconds that I can run for cover. Plus, it's a directional blast, so I can run the other way.
There's gotta be another way.
We don't have time. Got this. Penelope, I need you to jam all the signals coming out of this place in 3, 2, 1, now.
I poke Crowley's eyes out.
Go. Pads are off. Arms are free. Come on, let's go. Got it?
Here we go.
With me.
We're clear. Let's go.
Let's go. We're going. We're going.
Thank you.
Here we go. You need not fear the arrow. She needs medical.
Okay, let's go. Luke, are you all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Where's the dog?
What dog, Jim?
Search dog.
Sure you're okay, buddy?
Yeah, fine.
All right, let's get you checked out, all right?
The universe doing for me what I cannot do for myself. If your father truly loved you, why do you think you risked your life by leading a double life? Why do you think he built you up, filled you with dreams, plans for your future? He knew one day it would all come crashing down. Answer me.
You're scared.
Our 12-hour window is closed, but of course it didn't take long for Sicarius Killer on the Loose to be the top story. But honestly, I'm just relieved that you were able to rescue Laura Boyd. How is she?
Well, physically, she's doing well, but with the emotional roller coaster she's been on, she'll need some time.
Did she ID Crowley?
She did.
Does she know where he is?
No, but Director, Crowley's been able to give us the bait and switch before, so we need to make absolutely sure we're not chasing our tails on this one. But we are close.
Okay. I'll have the Tallahassee division standing by to back you up.
Thank you. We will update you shortly. Sorry. If Madison were to send his people to back us up, then they're gonna shoot on sight. And Voight's a dead man.
Which is what he's wanted ever since he woke up from that coma.
All that guilt crushing him. All that guilt over his crimes.
Guilt over losing his family. I mean, Crowley sure knew what button to push to reactivate Voight. The problem is he's not Sicarius. Not anymore. Now he's just a desperate dad.
Meaning he's no match for Crowley.
He doesn't stand a chance, and Holly may pay the price.
You do not disappoint. You think I'm afraid to die?
Where is she?
You tell me. You found your way here, didn't you? Surely you must have put yourself back in the mindset. Didn't you ask yourself, if I were going to use a man's daughter as enticement, where would I hold her?
You are going to tell me where she is, or you're going to wish you were dead.
Okay, take your best shot, but you should know better because I hold all the cards.
My submission, that's what you want?
On your knees.
Tell me where she is, and I'll submit.
This isn't up for negotiation.
If you kill her, I will kill you.
I die, she dies,
You're not really willing to pay that price, whereas I am. So as I said, there's nothing to negotiate. That's right. Anything to save your little girl. Maybe you still can.
Get up. Holly.
Daddy!
You okay? You okay?
All right, everyone listen up. No matter what you have heard, there are to be no shots fired until we have safely secured the hostage, Holly Voight. Are we clear? Good. Lock down the perimeter.
Dad! Get me out of here!
You okay?
I love you, Dad.
I love you. I love you. Okay, go outside. There's a car waiting for you. I'll be right there.
What-
okay?
what are you gonna
Just
do?
go. I'll be right out. Go.
Elias! Look who's come to save you. Daddy's little girl.
Stop. It's all right. It's all right.
I couldn't let him.
I know.
FBI! Oh my God.
No.
What's wrong?
I can't let them take you away from me. Look, just trust me, okay? Come on. Here.
Okay.
Boy, drop the weapon. Now.
Holly, you're gonna be okay.
Stand up.
Dad!
Holly, it's okay. It's okay. It has to be like this, am I right?
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't do anything. It's all my fault. All of it. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. Okay? I love you.
And so, Elias Voigt was taken into custody by the Leon County Sheriff's Department and then later transferred to the custody of the U.S. Marshals. But my question is, why was any of that necessary when the directive had been to shoot on sight?
When SSA Giroux and I made entry, we found Voigt's daughter was being held hostage in the same room where he had just stabbed Crowley. So to be honest, neither Agent Giroux nor I felt it was appropriate or necessary to execute her father in front of her.
I see. With regard to Holly Voigt, I'd like to draw your attention to Exhibit C, the photo of the injuries to the palm of her hand. You wouldn't say they appear to be consistent with a knife slipping out of her hand during the act of stabbing? Perhaps stabbing James Crowley?
No.
No. Let me then draw your attention to Exhibit F through Exhibit J. Is that not James Crowley's blood all over her clothes?
Director, the cuts on Holly Voigt's hand are, in my experience, far more consistent with defensive wounds, from when a victim reflexively has tried to stop a perpetrator from stabbing them by grabbing the blade.
Reflexively?
Yes. The fight in fight or flight.
Are there any other questions? All right then. For the record, following the submission of this board's full after-action report to the Attorney General, the inquiry into the escape and apprehension of Elias Voigt will be officially closed. Thank you, SSA Rossi.
And thank you, Director Madison.
How are you feeling?
I'm not sure.
Your mother is on her way.
Do you have to tell her what happened?
You can tell her yourself.
What she doesn't know can't hurt her.
Actually, there are only 3 people who really know what happened. One of them is dead. And we know your father would do anything to protect you because...
Where is he? Never mind.
Your dad knows only we would understand. And Holly, we will be here for you.
Yeah. But I'll be fine.
I have it on good authority that in the Board of Inquiry's final report, Director Madison is officially commending the BAU for its use of restraint in apprehending Elias Voigt.
High praise indeed.
He also, even more surprisingly, reaffirms the BAU's profile of Voigt as posing a minimal threat level.
Really?
What does that mean for Voigt?
Well, apparently very little. As of this morning, he was transferred from FCI Butler to an undisclosed high-security federal penitentiary, where I am told he will be serving out the remainder of his 63 consecutive life sentences. Well, 64, now that Voigt says that he plans to plead guilty to the murder of James Crowley.
So does this mean it's all over? That we've seen the last of Voigt?
As far as Director Madison is concerned, Elias Voigt shall not darken the door of the BAU ever again.
And why is that? Because they're just gonna throw him down a hole and forget about him?
And I say let the door slam him in the ass on his way out of here.
Luke, it doesn't feel wrong to you?
I'm with Luke. Whoever or whatever Voigt is now needs to be buried so far down it denies all the oxygen to his so-called celebrity. Why risk inspiring another fan?
Look, I hear what you're saying, but I still think we could learn a lot from the guy.
I just wish there was some way for him to be there for Holly.
Hasn't he done enough damage?
Guys, clearly we have all been affected by this crazy ride we've been on. But no matter your opinions on the man, his future is way above our pay grade, so wheels down. Let's go home. You okay?
Yeah.
I noticed you were conspicuously quiet on the Voight resolution.
Because it's not quite over for me yet. I still have a little business I need to take care of.
Ah, the book.
You know, I've avoided it like the plague. After all that's happened, after all the lies, people deserve the truth.
They do.
And that finally closed the book on this guy. For all of us.
Amen to that.
Jeez. Yeah, I know you're gonna be here for 4 years, but did you really need to bring all of your stuff?
It's not all my stuff.
No, it's okay. Because your roommate has a lot of stuff too.
No, not yours.
Your dorm room's small.
Fret not. I have rearranged everything to maximize the space.
Great. So is this everything, or do we have to drive back to DC for something you forgot?
Seriously, though, you have everything you're gonna need?
Pretty much.
Maybe I should stay, in case your roommate sucks.
No, but I'll call you if I need you, all right?
I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm having all of the feels. I'm sorry.
You know, San Diego's pretty sweet. If you're gonna surf, sun, and sand.
And study hard, right?
C's get degrees.
Henry.
I'm joking. Should probably go. I have a freshman orientation.
Your dad would be so proud of you. Now, you call me if you need anything.
I will.
Or me.
I'm gonna be fine, Mom. I wouldn't have been here without you.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
I find myself often drawn back to a quote by James Baldwin. Children have never been very good at listening to their elders, but they have never failed to imitate them. And though the story and profile of the man who was born Lee Duval, chose to become Elias Voight, and evolved into the Sicarius killer does not represent that reflection, I am reminded of it as I conclude this book because of what my old partner Jason Gideon often tried to caution me about.
All this shit could do more harm than good. Why do you think you writing about me will be any different?
Because I know you better than you know yourself. And this book will shatter the illusion of you for good.
You honestly think you can get rid of me that easily?
Watch me. Salud.
Don't mind if I do.
Excellent. What are we drinking to?
To taking a break.
Oh my God. I just remembered something.
What's that?
Tomorrow, it will be exactly 4 years since Sheriff Hansen, out in Yakima County, caught up with me at a diner right before I was about to fly back here to Quantico and asked me if I would take a quick look at something down at the old Jarvis farm.
A buried shipping container.
The rest is history.
Is it? What is that famous saying? The past is never dead.
It's not even past.
Voight isn't dead? He's not past? That 4 years, it left a mark.
Whew, it sure did. But here's another famous saying for you. Survive and advance.
I'll drink to that too.
You and me both, sister.
Emily.
Oh, Jesus. Voight?
What? No. He's gone. Forget about him. This is something else. Unidentified body parts have been anonymously delivered to the FBI field offices in New York, D.C., L.A., Chicago, and Miami. I want the BAU on this now.
Break's over. Yeah, we need to assemble a team. We just got another case from